Hi, my name is Reverend Ken Kimiywe, the Deputy Bishop of Christ is Yansa Ministries, and I also serve as the Senior Pastor at CITAM Buruburu. We have been discussing on this subject of roles and responsibility in marriage, and we first of all began by just laying down some kind of understanding of what these roles and responsibilities are all about. And we saw that the man and the woman are made in such a way, number one, they are equal in their makeup in terms of the image of God, in terms of sin and salvation. And then secondly, we also saw that the man and the woman are made in certain physiological differences that make them apply themselves differently in terms of roles and responsibilities. But also thirdly, we also saw that there is somehow a way in which the two of them complement one another. They are able to do certain things that help the other person be a better person and make them also do what is required of themselves in a very appropriate way in the marriage. And then last time we also looked at the roles of the man, and we saw that God made man to be the leader. In fact, the wife is told to submit to the husband as unto the Lord. And the man is told to love his wife the way Christ has loved the church. And so the man plays that key role of being the head of the home, the head of the family. And we also saw some of the other responsibilities are to provide protection, to provide, what it takes in order for that family to be in good shape in terms of the fending and making sure that they are catered for, whether it is fees, the clothing, and the shelter. And those are the different roles that a man plays as the one who is the leader in the home. But thirdly, even as we look at our particular session today, we are looking at the woman now. What is the role of the woman in the home? I want to begin by just taking it right on top, that the woman is expected to submit to the husband. She comes as a helpmate, one who comes to complete the husband, one who comes to work under the leadership of the husband. And in this particular instance, when we talk about submission, sometimes people have misconstrued it to mean like the woman cannot suggest anything, the woman is supposed to be only quiet in the home. No. Submission is in the understanding that there is a framework that God has given for us in the home where the man is the leader and the wife comes in to supplement and complement him. And then secondly, apart from submission, the woman should be able to organize herself as the one who is what I would call the homemaker, because everything, if I may say, rises and falls on the woman in the home. If she is not happy, nobody is happy in the home. And so the ambience in the home, the way people interact with one another, the way the duties and responsibilities are carried out in the domestic life are really the responsibility of the wife. And if you want to know if a house or a home is a good home, just look at the woman. And so the role that she plays there is very significant. She's the one who sets the tone, as it were, in how things happen in the home. And then thirdly, the other responsibility we see is that the woman is supposed to be the one who takes care of the children in terms of the nurturing aspect. She's called mother, and therefore the children look up to her. The children expect that kind of a motherly type of a relationship with her. And there is that uniqueness that God has given to the woman so that she can train, she can nurture, she can develop. No wonder we talk about mother tongue and not father tongue, because there is a certain aspect that is passed on to us through our connection with our mothers, the way we relate with our mothers. And so that is a very specific role. It is you who carries this baby for 9 months before they can come to be. It is you who suckles them on your own breast before they can even know what life is all about. And so that is a very key role that you need to play as a woman. And you should not neglect it, nor should you delegate it. In some cases, we have, in our modern society, women sometimes looking down on some of those roles, including even the cooking and the just preparing meals in the home to our house helps. And that is not bad, but there are certain roles that should not be completely delegated, which means that as the woman, you need to be available for your children, you need to be available for your husband, you need to be the one who sets the mode and the tone of things in the home. The other thing that we also see is the responsibility of the woman in the marriage is that she oversees the domestic affairs. She knows what comes in and what goes out. She understands how the home should be able to run in terms of the affairs of the home. And it would be very unfortunate when a woman who is supposed to be in charge of her home does not know what is needed and what is not available, or is not aware of the schedule of what is going to be cooked at what time and within which kind of proportions. That is the role that really makes the home a home worth being. When you make the home a place where people can look forward to, you are the homemaker. You are the one that sets the ambience and the opportunity for everybody who calls home to feel at home. And so again, we want you to join with us on the various platforms that are available. This is CITAM ChurchOnline, and we would want to communicate with you further and you answer your questions, or if you have any suggestions that you want to make in terms of how we run this program, feel free to do so. But be here with us, and God bless you.